Hey, I'm Kev Kermascom. Welcome to iRacing for, I believe it's the first time on this channel properly at least showing a race. I could record races beforehand, but I could never live commentate them like I can now. We're testing out the new content for iRacing as they've had it in the GRC content, the Global Rallycross. And we have got the Ford Fiesta RS WRC and the victorious Volkswagen Beetle in real life with Andretti and with Scott Speed once again this season. I have Tanner Faust as well, but we're going with the Ford Fiesta. This is the paid car. If you get the VW Beetle, it's the free car, and then you also get 5 layouts, and they're with tracks, which if you've already owned them, it's free, such as this Daytona International layout, and it would be the same for Felix, for me, and then there's also, I think, Lucas Oil Raceway as well. Has one as well, another track, and I forget the other two. But we're trying out the Daytona track. This is, I believe, an actual official session. As we get 5 minutes practice, then 5 minutes to qualify with 3 laps. Then you get into heats, and this is a bit different from normal races on iRacing, as you get heats in the Rallycross. So heat 1, as you can see, 5 laps, 1 joker lap, and that is a feature. And then heat 2 again, 5 laps. The joker lap, and I believe the top 3 from those 2 heats go through to the final, and there's a consolidation heat, and the top 4 from that go through to the final, so you have 10 cars in the final. But as you can see, everyone's going out for practice. Let's join them. Let's see how badly we do. So you can see in the bottom right, that's our relative to all the other cars. Let's just get them drifted out the way. I'm terrible at this content. Best lap time I've done is a low 43. Top guys are doing 41s, even 40s now, high 40s. So I'm a couple seconds off the pace on a less than a mile long track. And I've not been consistent. I haven't even completed 5 laps in a row. Most I've done is 4. So this will be interesting, because I really found the Beetle very difficult to drive, and this Ford I've only driven for a few laps, for around 10 minutes in the practice before this race, and it's much more drivable than the Beetle, much for the handling, but it's a different beast, and I'm just not used to it yet, as this is totally a legit way of taking that first corner. But you also see in the bottom right, kind of stars next to everyone's name. That is our joker, and if it's filled in, you've taken the joker. If it's not, you haven't. So you see, stewards do not take kindly to me cutting. In iRacing, that means you've got to give up time, you've got to slow down. Let's go into the hairpin. As you can see, I am very terrible at this content, just getting used to it. But we're getting there, pace rise. Consistency rise will be very interesting as we come to the end of practice. And let's see where we are in practice. If we just look at the results, very low down. But now we're going into qualifying. Let's see, fastest guys do 43s. That's more my pace. But now we've got 3 laps to qualify. And we've got 5 minutes to do it. So here we go. Let's head out on our qualifying effort. I'll be surprised how we can even survive the 3 laps. Trying to get some handbrake, get the rotation. Handbrakes, that's what, very important. And I've already crashed into a bell. Forget that happened. It never happened. I don't know what you're talking about in the comments. There we go. Take 2 then. Go through the first corner. Let's actually talk about this layout then in Daytona. First corner, wide open. See, I like drifting. That's not the fastest way to go around it, but I have a Thunderfoot. It's very heavy. You've got the little jump here. Being very cautious over it. It flows into the left, and then you got to get into the right. Don't trail brake like I did. No, just lead to the wall. Got to get the handbrake on, get some rotation going. Then you go over a bump into the transitional surfaces. Then into the hairpin. course, to take that a bit faster. But here we go, a qualifying effort. You've got the short shift as well to get better traction, but we're going slightly wide. Try and get a good run towards this line. To build the speed to over 100 miles per hour. This our right to that. Right flag, that is our final lap. So here we go, round the first corner. As I said, you don't want to drift. Braking just before the bound, and then you kind of ride the throttle through this section. Let go of the throttle over the jump, then tap the brakes, then slam it for the second part. I've drifted wide though. Trying to take it back on the exit. Now on the throttle. Then into the hairpin. I'm being very cautious until this lap, but then I've gone very wide as well. As I said, short shift up. And then go across the line for what will be like a 45. This has been a terrible lap. To get the checkered flag. Does that say 48? Get out of here, game. I mean, Sim. Sorry, Sim. Do not lynch me. Let's just get a bit more practice in. Let's go very cautious over the jump. I'm just trying to make it round the lap. God damn it. And see, I've still got lots to learn this quad. So normally I'm pretty quick to adapt to things and reach my level. I hope this is not my level with these cars, because this is a terrible level. But with the number 7 car, we're 7th at the moment, it looks like. In the bottom right. So there we go, done another lap. It's a 45. Was it a 45 we did? So let's check the results. It was a 45 we did, so it wasn't a 48, but still 3 seconds off the pace. Down McKenzie 42.5, then you got the 43s, the 44s. At least my heat is pretty terrible, apart from McKenzie, because 43 is probably a bit average. 44, 45s, don't really want to be doing those, and if you're slower than that. Maybe they messed up in qualifying as well. He's got a number 1 car, and it's like they've messed up. But yeah, you want to be aiming for at least 42s, I would say, in qualifying. So now we're just waiting for everyone. And we'll be heading towards Heat 1. So we're going to see where we get split up. I believe it's the odd cars in qualifying. So if you qualify 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, etc., you go in Heat 1. And then everyone else goes in Heat 2. And you actually get to watch the heats. So after we've been knocked out of Heat 1, we can watch Heat 2 and then wait for the consolidation heat. Or, you know, we can watch Heat 1 and go into Heat 2. Maybe get some tips from Heat 1 as well. But this is iRacing, in case you haven't actually seen iRacing before. This is the interface. This is what happens when you get into the sim. You've got also sessions that you select to choose from. It is a service iRacing compared to most kind of online multiplayer that you're used to. And you maybe seen shades of this with GT Sport. Well, GT Sport, this is where they base their kind of online system with the regularly interviewed races, and with the safety rating as well. You have this in iRacing, of course it's sportsman rating in GT Sport, and you also have it with your level as well, your driver level in iRacing. The better you are, of course, the more high up you go on the license level. Same of course with GT Sport. As I believe that is qualifying done, and in next site we're going to be in Heat 1. We are 4th, so we're immediately into it. As you've got 2 minutes to grid, I'm going to limber up. I'm going to prepare to punt down the inside. Actually, don't do that. These cars are actually surprisingly fragile. So there's already someone on the grid. We've got the beta, we've got the front row on the grid. Let's join them as we're on 4th. We've actually got a pretty decent starting spot. I know I would have preferred maybe to be on the outside there. Get after that outside run. Or maybe the inside. Inside's perhaps safer. As here's McKenzie on pole. You've got Jackson. You've got Devin in 3rd. As we're 4th, we've got Matt Holloway behind us. So we've got to be careful the punts into this first corner. We want to be cautious. I said these cars are pretty fragile, as I've really discovered with them in practice. You don't want to be knocking anything, really. This car, if you even glance these tyre barrels or these bells, they can knock the steering out. If you go into another car, that's almost instant, you know, you're fighting the car for the rest of the race. So we're going to be very cautious into this first corner. It might cost us a chance of going into, you know, the final, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, even though. Let's build the rev ups. Thank you, spotter. So here we go. Oh, bit of a slow start from second. Let's go towards the first corner. Oh no, I've out-braked myself. I'm sorry. All that talk about being cautious and I wipe out second. I do apologise for that. There we go, let's try and make up for the rest of the race then. We're lucky, 0 car contact, we barely glanced them. So hopefully we're fine for the rest of the race. We've barely glanced that inside bell as well. Trying to get the car around the corner. We've got the dust kicked up deservedly in our face. This goes into the hairpin. Set short shift up. So we've got the number 1 car in front. We've gone to the second lap. Looks like it's that driver taking a joker early. As you can see, the joker's on the inside, and it was that guy who started second. So he's got the joker out of the way. He's now got clean air for the rest of the race. So he goes slightly wide. Heading towards the bell, we've hit it. Looking down the inside, there's bells everywhere. We've got a B2 in our face. Let's head towards the hairpin. Looks like everyone's surviving just about. Now I watched people drive the first ever races with these cars. It's a bit more frantic than this. So we're going to go for the joker. First time I've actually ever taken the joker as well. Haven't quite jumped the B2, but now we've got the joker on them. We're not going to finish last, baby. As we're way behind everyone else, though. Let's get the car turned around. We've gone wide, though. God, I had to slam on the brakes, otherwise I would have gone into them. Well, you can see how terrible I am as I've got auto wipers on. And already after 3 laps, it's like I've had enough dirt on my screen. As we're around halfway through the race. It's like someone has gone wide in front and it's like Holloway. But they've also taken the joker. On this side. That number 1 car has also taken the jokers. Once again I've clicked on a hay bell. I'm doing that every lap, aren't I? So I'm trying to be aggressive with this car, but I don't know how to without working. As you've got a slow car on the right. It's like more hay bales out, or barriers, or whatever they are. I keep calling them hay bales. Of course they're not hay bales. I think they're just foam things, but... Here we go, into the hairpin. Short shift up to 6. So we're coming on to the final lap of the race. We're in last. Probably deserved off that first corner, to be fair. To go around the first corner. So everyone's had to have done their joker by now, otherwise you get disqualified. They go over the jump. We are gaining massively. And the car's in front. Why is it not going down to third? That's cost us some time. And now it's not going up to 5th. That's wonderful. And now it's not going back down to 3rd again. Now it's not going up to 5th. What's happened here? Has the car just destroyed itself? Does it go across the line in last? What the heck happened to the car? Anyway, that was a fantastic first race. As we do finish last, let's look at the results. By 19.7 seconds behind Holloway. So let's look at our lap times as well. As that's practice. That's qualifying, 45. Only a 47. That's how terrible we were in the race. As you can see, Mackenzie won from pole. Second got back to second. That's incredible. As I probably should have carried on another lap in this like, but anyway, we're going to finish last. So let's actually watch the second heat. There is everyone lined up for the second heat. Let's actually look who's in this heat. As we've got long name, and then we've got Volmer. Everyone in there. As there we go. Oh, he's been punted. He's round. Fantastic time to join. Because I don't know why it's on scenic. There's Francisco Martinez. There's Marcus. There's someone. Oh, the poleman's into the wall. There we go. The two survivors. And it's like, yeah, it's the two survivors. So we've got Aaron Lee Jr. leading. And then we've got Marcus Marcelo behind. Let's watch them battle then on this first lap. Couple of Beetles. You can see that is how you take the hairpin. Nico's taking the lead. Oh, has he? They're going side by side. Oh, he does. Great move. He's going to the second lap. Oh, it looks like someone's taking the Joker, are they? It is. Oh, no, they're not. They're both going through the first corner. So we've got a leader. Let's see how they drive. Oh, he's clipped the inside barrier there. But it looks like he's taking it nice and safely over there. It looks like behind there are people taking the Joker. As always gone slightly wide. Just about clings onto the dirt though. Let's scroll back to second then. As that is definitely a retirement. That's not how your Beetle was meant to look like. As there we go. We've got a Ford. Oh, and the Ford's into the barrier. Battling with Martinez. There's looking ahead. Got the poleman in third. Bit of a gap at the front. That's where he's first actually. Oh, and he's round. Oh, he's having a mare of a race, but he's going through at the moment. As he nipped back. Got a grudge match here. As there's your leader. 42-2. Let's watch them go round then. As once again, they go very wide in that section. Bit of a weakness that section, but still. Very fast lap times. As they're around halfway through this second heat. As there. Oh, he's back. He's decided to race. I'm surprised I survived, to be honest. So am I, mate, after I punted you. As we got Martinez in fourth. Here we go. This is the action man. Oh, it seems to be on the lead or colliding with something. And there we go. Colliding with something. I'm guessing the steering is a bit bent. As I'm not sure Beetle is meant to look like that. And he's being caught here. Let's focus on this battle. There, nice. I can see why you flipped now then. You can see Toe totally out. As he goes on to the penultimate lap, I believe. Then we got a battle to go through to the final, remember. This is third and fourth. He goes into the first corner. It's taken that pretty well, actually. As we look at fourth, still gaining. That Martinez had a bit of an adventure as well. This straight. Oh, he's almost off on the jump. Just about holds on. As oh no, third's using the barriers, but he's holding on, As we've got two bent buggies, Beetles, shall I say? And oh, he's getting a drift on. Not the fastest way, but no spectacular. As now heads towards the line, heading on to the final lap. We're looking for the battle for third. It looks like they're holding on for the time being. As does the other guy have to take the Joker? Is that what we're seeing? Look at that crafty move. And oh, they're rubbing. Bashing is racing. As Martinez goes round. Torres with the aggressive move. And oh, it's the bash back. But it looks like Torres is holding on. Oh, here comes fifth. Over the jump into fourth. That car is more wrecked. Could the Ford make it through? Ford Pride here. Gonna make it through into the final then from nowhere. After they had a tete-a-tete. Now we've had another one. And here we go. Go round the outside. He's got to make a run though. Where is he going to find the gap? Oh, it looks like he's going to hold on, Torres. And I believe they have. Have they got one more lap? No, that is the final lap, is it? No, they still got a lap. I think. Let's follow them through. No, they haven't. Okay, so he did hold on to third then, let's look at the results. As you can see, it was Marcelo, then Lee Jr. And then Torres in third. But now we're going through the consolidation. Oh, why am I in first? This is just asking for trouble. So let's do our 6-lap race. Remember, I think it's the top 4 that go through. Because then we have 10 cars in the final. But I am first, so I can't punt anyone, I don't think. Unless I have a terrible start. But here we go. Let's rev the engine up. Because we're waiting for half the field to appear. It's like we've got Martinez, who's very quick. And there's the number 1. So here we go. We've only got 4 guys, actually. Someone's force started. And we forget to change up again. Oh, it looks like he got rid of clutch, that's why. Somehow its clutch has disappeared. That's absolutely wonderful. So here we go. We're going to be last. Does it have auto shift? Is that what's happening? No. Maybe. I have no idea what's happening. There you go. Towards the infield, heading towards the end of the first lap. We're only way behind everyone else. There we go, that's how you take a first corner with some style. Probably the only thing I'll achieve this race. Saint spotter. It's not like I didn't realise from the bottom right. Someone is off in front. As I almost go into them. We're trying to gain back on the number 1 spot. So that's a tight hairpin. So you go, just floor it. I think we'll take the Joker this lap, take it a bit early. Because I will probably forget, knowing my memory, later in the race. So there we go, that's the Joker done. And then we might take the next couple of corners absolutely horribly. It's like everyone's actually taking a Joker apart from second. So once again, it's not shifting down to third. There we go. There we go, feed in the power. That seems a bit better than running all over the place, even though we're kind of drifting slightly. Let's get out the first corner. So we're around halfway through this race. Losing a lot more of the brake as well this time around with this unpredictable gear changing. Even though this means I've gone wide there. But at least got the pace. Oh, he's slightly competitive. No, I've lost it. God damn it. Come back here. Well, I've buggered up this car. Look at that. God damn it. I'm going to crawl towards the end. I'm not going to retire, god damn it. There's the steering wheel. Okay, I might have to retire. There we go, we've got an initiation over for Rallycross. I'm flipping for days. God damn it. Just as I would have predicted maybe at the beginning of the video, I end my adventure in Rallycross on my roof. As we can actually watch the race like this. Pretty interesting view, isn't it? As there goes the leader. As they go onto the right flag lap. Let's look at everyone. There I am. Someone completed a Joker lap as there's third. There was second. Gone wide. And there's past my car. In iRacing you get towed. As you can see in the top. So right, there we go. They eventually got me off the course. So let's look at this battle for second. It's like number one car's missing out. Nice blue colour scheme though. As all they're taking the Joker on this final lap. Do they take back second? Oh, they do just. Nice tactic, but now can they hold on for the remaining half lap? Doesn't look like. Nice move. The second, as they were very cautious into the corners, but oh, they've run wide on the exit. They hasn't quite got his nose in there. So it looks like he's going to fall back, it looks like. He's trying to look down the inside. Not quite. He's gone slightly wide. Or has he? As they're going side by side. Surely no one's surprised. No, they actually do. So there you go, your battle for second. Goes to the white Beetle over the blue Beetle. So let's look at the standings. As anyone else having problems with the transmission? I am indeed. As let's actually look at the settings. So I do have an auto clutch. And see, not always upshifting. That is my problem. So in the consolidation result, in its like it was Francisco Martinez, then Whitman, and then I don't know how to pronounce his name, in third. As I end up in fourth, thanks to fifth and sixth not even bothering to turn up. Yeah, no flat foot or something. As now you can see the final with 10 cars. As who do we select? Do we select Torres? He had a good adventure in the first races. Here we go. The final then. 10 cars. But who will make it out alive after 10 laps? As they're out the engines. And they are underway. Slow start out of the back. Where's Torres round the outside? There's everyone good. Oh, someone's going for the punt and they're taking them out. Couple of cars. Oh, and Torres is round. Torres is round. Let's squad ahead. Here's Martinez. Oh, there's flipping. There's cars in space. There is an expensive parking lot on the left-hand side. As they're still going, they're still flipping. They're still punting each other as well. That is half the field in dismay. Let's scroll ahead then, shall we? Torres, he made it through. This is funny how it's been normal season racing to go. Definitely. Let's look at these. You've got Aaron Lee. You've got Marcelo. And just like Marcelo's leading. Aaron Lee in second. We saw that in a heat, didn't we? Earlier on. Oh, but it looks like Mackenzie's actually leading, of course. Mackenzie. So that's fifth. So more than half the field are in the scrappy already. As there's Torres. There's like Vollmer's out. There's like Jackson, the guy who punted. It's out Martinez. Had high hopes for Martinez, but there is Mackenzie. Scolding away at the front. In the B, you can see the 2D crowd are ecstatic. They're almost 3D now. As let's scroll through. As there's Torres with a very bent Beetle. There's Holloway. Having a nice drift. And there's Aaron Lee Jr. As there are only 3 guys who are actually running Comte, maybe 4. It looks like it is for. Oh no, here comes Torres. Still going on. So let's focus. They won the battle for second, is that? No, that is just a guy running wide, is it? It is the battle for second. Here's Aaron Lee then. Where's that Martinez in front of him?
Is it Scott in front? No, it is Marcelo in front. So here we go. We've got a battle for second then as Marcelo goes wide. Looks like he's damaged his vehicle as well. That Beetle. Let's look at that 2D crowd. Almost unpixelated. So here you go towards... Okay, he's taken a very wide line. Definitely seems to have steering issues. That won't help. Clipping the barrier on the inside. Oh, I thought he'd be taking the Joker there, but he's just defending already. Struggling on, I believe, this fourth lane. Looks like there's a Joker taken behind by Holloway. Here we go into the middle section. Oh no, he's got it wrong. He has got it wrong. And so Lee takes over second. But he's going to be taken over third then behind. Let's scroll to Martinez. That is definitely not Martinez. Or Marcelo, should I say. Here's Holloway. Let's follow Northwest. He's making a good battle back after those shenanigans on the first lap. We've got Beatles here. So second, third and fourth all together. First is way up the field. He's taken my line there. To the old cut. I'm guessing that is the faster line. Making that a bit more streamlined. And there we go. We do have someone... Oh no, they're defending. Probably taking the Joker, but that's just gifted the position, surely. To Holloway. Oh, he's lost it on the rear. And he's taken Holloway out. Nothing. Unfortunately, fourth could do. As in, it's like at least four of the cars have come back. We've got Volmer making a nice smoke trail there. Someone has crashed. Oh, it's Torres. We got Volmer with barely running, and he's in seventh. He's about to be lapped, unfortunately, by the leader. As it looks like half the field have left already. Here we go. We've got a battle for third still. And this like Holloway's made his way by. And it's like Marcelo dropping back with a damage. Oh no! That's not what you want to do. Kiss off death there maybe for his race. And a podium place. He goes towards the first corner. As there you see Holloway making it through that traffic. We've got Alan Lee there in second. There you go, Mackenzie already through that traffic as he's into the second half of the race. But interested spectator in the pits it looks like as well. Let's just follow Mackenzie and see how you're meant to actually drive this course. Should we go for an onboard as well? As that might actually help me be decent at this course as well. So here he goes, he cruises through the middle section, over the jump. Maybe dabbing the brakes in the air. You're going third and we're controlling that rear end, get it down to second maybe, and just taking a very tight line. Then exit. Then down to second again, I think. For the hairpin. Up to third. Then just wait so he has that in a straight line and he guns it normally, but it looks like someone else went off on the right hand side. Goes on to the seventh for that. Go down to third, down to second is that. Now we've got to learn, use second a bit more. This is maybe taking this in third, maybe taking it in the gear lower. From what I can tell, with my very dodgy ears. You can see he's just floating the car through here. Lots of control, but he went the straight and narrow. Which unfortunately not many drivers done in the final. Or throughout this Rallycross event. This is why he's dominating in third and then straightens up, guns it. So up to sixth now. Looks like we're forgetting about the tyre barriers then. He's just cruising at the front. He's even avoiding kind of coasting into the corners. Let's listen to second then. That's all. We've got a battle for fourth going on and on, Marcelo's. We've got Aaron Lee. Aaron Lee off. That's second. As we follow third. So where did Lee go off then? Was that just before this section? And it looks like it was in front, maybe running wide. No, that is just the smoke train in front. As we're on the penultimate lap. This is the smoke train in sixth. Here's the leader coming up to fourth. So let's see how he negotiates this as he goes on to his final lap. The white flag is flying. And C4 obviously does not want to be that. Kind of defending slightly. Here we go through the middle set. They've struggled with this section, this damaged car, but Made it through the first part. As you've got another slow car in front. It's that third as outbrakes himself in the Tristy section. Oh, he doesn't want even even lap as well. First, just being cautious here, just to take the victory. It's a pretty good hairpin in front, but then goes slightly wide on the exit. So does Mackenzie. And it's actually third he's lapping. As yes, Lee Jr. in the pits. So let's find second. Here's Holloway then. Going round the hairpin. So let's go back to the TV. Let's see them cross the line. It takes second place. Great recovery of that first lap. So you go further back. There's the Lee in fifth. There's third. So in the end, there's like Mackenzie won. And then we have Holloway second. And it seemed like Marcelo grabbed third after everything. So I hope you enjoyed your introduction to iRacing Rallycross style. Or Rallycross iRacing style. I've got lots to learn with the vehicles. I'm dreadful, absolutely abysmal. Of course, I'm not meant to hit stuff. I think that's the most important thing to learn. But also that shifting problem. You've got to figure out what's happening there. So I thought with auto clutch it would make it kind of automatic, as that guy said, but obviously it wasn't the case. As we see the donuts here. But I'm gonna be back with some more iRacing. Hopefully I'll be a bit more competent and be more entertaining for you guys as well. A bit more like that first lap for this final, all the time. But I will see you next time with, I believe, WRC7. And then maybe some Automobilista as well. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you then.